HMD Global just launched 3 new smartphones in India. The Finnish company launched the Nokia 6 2018 version, Nokia 7 Plus and Nokia 8 Sirocco smartphones as it prepares to expand its market offerings in the world's fastest growing smartphone market. The Nokia 6 2018 version and Nokia 7 Plus are mid-range smartphones priced at 17,000 Indian rupees, or that is roughly $262 and 26,000 Indian rupees or $401 respectively, whereas the Nokia 8 Sirocco is a more premium device with a retail price of 50,000 Indian rupees or $771 in India. At the event, Ajay Mehta, VP and country head HMD Global India, described the Nokia 7 Plus as the crowd favorite. Honestly, there is no second thoughts about that moniker. The Nokia 7 Plus brings the goodness of premium smartphone like dual rear camera setup into a package that doesn't cost a bomb. At retail price of 26,000 Indian rupees, it is neither too expensive nor is it too cheap. It belongs to the price segment that has seen one of the fastest growth in the past few quarters, according to analysts. HMD Global may have put up a great package into the form of Nokia 7 Plus, but it does have a tough competition from the likes of Oppo and Vivo. The 20 to 30,000 Indian rupees segment or $300 to $450 segment in India is a price segment that is dominated by Oppo and Vivo, who sell their premium selfie-centric devices in this price range. For the Nokia 7 Plus, the immediate competition will be the newly launched Vivo V9 and Oppo F7, which are garnering a lot of traction in the online channels. So welcome back to QatNip, and today we present you a short comparison between the Nokia 7 Plus, the Vivo V9 and Oppo F7. So come on, let's learn together. First, coming to the design and display, with the Nokia 7 Plus, HMD Global is taking a conservative approach by retaining the metal unibody casing seen on its previous devices. However, it forms the first device to feature a display with a taller 18:9 aspect ratio and reduced bezels around the display, making it one of the most well-designed smartphones in Nokia's carousel. One of the highlights of the design is the copper accent at the back and copper enclosure housing the smartphone. The black model with black front and back and copper surrounding with copperish casing, camera module, fingerprint sensor and the Nokia branding will go down as one of the best designed smartphones of this year. There is also a white variant with black front and same copper accent which looks shiny as ever. The front features a tall 6-inch display with Full HD Plus resolution of 2160x1080 pixels and an 18:9 aspect ratio. The volume rocker and power button on the right side of the smartphone also features a copper accent which will serve as a unique design element. The Oppo F7 and Vivo V9 on the other hand feature a notched display and are only two devices in the Indian market to mimic Apple's iPhone X in the design department. Thanks to the notch, both Vivo V9 and Oppo F7 have an edge by offering nearly edge-to-edge display. The Vivo V9 features a larger 6.3-inch display, while the Oppo F7 has a tad bit smaller display at 6.23 inches, both supporting the same resolution of 2280x1080 pixels and have an aspect ratio of 19:9. When placed side by side, the Vivo V9 might have an edge in terms of design and overall looks. The Nokia 7 Plus is conservative, while Oppo F7 is a clear winner, especially in the solar red color. Next, coming to the cameras. The camera is the most important feature of any smartphone, and these three devices are basically all about their camera performance. The Nokia 7 Plus, for instance, features a dual rear camera setup with Carl Zeiss optics, which is hailed as one of the best companies behind the design of mobile optics. The Nokia 7 Plus features a combination of a 12-megapixel primary sensor and a 13-megapixel secondary sensor. The primary has an f/1.75 aperture and acts as a wide-angle lens, while the secondary camera with a smaller f/2.6 aperture acts as a telephoto lens and enables up to 2x optical zoom. Oppo F7 on the other hand gets a single 16-megapixel rear camera with an f/1.8 aperture, face detection autofocus and LED flash. It also gets AI features to support enhancements like portrait and bokeh mode. The Vivo V9 has a dual rear camera setup too, with a 16 and 5-megapixel camera duo. The sensors don't have a wide aperture and are hence standard at f/2.0. As far as the rear cameras are concerned, the Nokia 7 Plus might have an edge thanks to its stock software and optics. But as far as their selfies are concerned, the Oppo F7 and Vivo V9 are in a league of their own. The F7 and V9 feature a 25-megapixel and 24-megapixel image sensors respectively and use beautification modes to improve the skin tone and reflection of the subject. Next, coming to the specifications, this is one area where we have a clear winner, and it is the Nokia 7 Plus. The smartphone is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 SoC, which is faster and more powerful than the Snapdragon 626 found on the Vivo V9 and MediaTek Helio P60 found on the Oppo F7. The Nokia 7 Plus and Vivo V9 are aided by 4GB of RAM and 64GB of onboard storage, while the Oppo F7 is configured with an option of 4 or 6GB of RAM and 64 or 128GB of onboard storage. With Nokia 7 Plus, consumers will definitely get a smoother experience since it is using the most powerful SoC in the Snapdragon 600 series at the moment and will be aided by the near stock Android experience and hence will be enriched by faster updates. It packs a 3800 mAh battery, whereas the Oppo F7 and V9 have a 3400 and 3260 mAh batteries respectively. And finally, coming to the software, HMD Global has made its decision to base its products on near stock Android experience. With the Nokia 7 Plus, the company is taking the software experience to another level with Android One integration. The smartphone runs Android 8.0 Oreo out of the box, and with the Android One project, it is guaranteed to get software updates much faster than the smartphones offered by the other Chinese brands. And for the customization options, the Nokia might stay a bit weak, but the Chinese layers might have a strong hand if you prefer them. So that's it for this video, and we hope you liked it. A million thanks to our dear subscriber family for your continuous love and support, and until next time, stay tuned for more.